All right, it's the end of March. It's been a little bit since I did anything with this. I couldn't get the starter to work. I ended up taking that in to a guy, and the solenoid was bad. I put a bigger battery in from a car that no longer runs, and did a little more grounding. I didn't like that this ground cable got warm going to the aluminum frame, so I'm also running a ground cable right directly to the starter bolt. Maybe that'll fix that. I also finished getting the fuel tank cleaned out. I had ethanol in there to soak the bottom and get kind of the crud out. There was still a fair amount I couldn't get out just by blowing air into it. I used this clickety-clackety pump down through that vent hole to just suck everything out of the bottom. And this thing actually picked up all the little bits and pieces of rust or whatever was down there. So that worked good. Yeah, Musty One. He recently watched a video of him blowing air into a gas tank for his Ford van pickup. I don't know what that thing is. Yeah, some kind of truck. And boy, did that give him a headache, or not a headache, but a lot of trouble. So, well, because it blew up the tank, and then he had to beat it back into shape, and it just caused a lot of trouble. So I know this is a poly tank, and I didn't have any trouble doing that, but I'm not going to add air to that anymore. It's a little too risky, especially with volatile fuels. His tank was new and clean. So yeah, sucked the crud out of that. That tank's ready to go. I got part of the new line run with a new filter. I just have to finish running around to the pump. Right now I've got a auxiliary Honda tank hooked up directly to the carburetor. Going to see what it does. So this is first start attempt number 2. Got to get my trusty key screwdriver. You ready, Noah? Here goes.
What do you think?
Yeah, get over there and watch. We'll see if it starts.
Okay.
Oh, oh, come on. Whoa. Hey, is that running?
Yeah.
Wow, that's sad. I don't know if it needs choke or not.
How do we turn the thing off?
Oh, ain't that fun? I've never had something run so poorly. Oh, maybe it'll clear itself up. Yay! I didn't clean the carb or anything. Maybe you can chase a mouse out of there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hey, that's okay for first, second attempted start.
That running.
Yeah, it was running. Hey, we might be get to drive this summer. All right, that's it for now. All right, this was kind of funny. I just started it again, and a bunch of crud just blew out the back. We'll see if it does it again. it's a little bit of something. It's been sitting a few years.
How much years?
At least 3, maybe more. And I don't think it was well
5
cared.
years?
Maybe. The oil was so black in this thing, I don't think it was maintained real well. All right, trying something else now. Ran this tank to the fuel pump just to see if the fuel pump will work and lift fuel into here. It should have positive pressure. It should work. Seems to be running a little bit better all the time. That's curious. I am suspecting that fuel pump. All right, I'm going to switch it back, see if it works then. All right, hose directly to the carb again. Seems to pump gas. May have been flooded, I suppose. Starter sure sounds better. First, you have to see if it'll move. I don't know if you can stay up. Hey! Hey, we got bright snow. Alright, we got thanks, dear. My lovely assistant swinging the camera. An injured boy. Seems to run better all the time. And yeah, it moves. I finally get my trailer back. It's going to get real busy here soon, so I'm going to need that. This thing might just get parked for a little bit, but it's a huge step for me. Thanks for watching.